Welcome back to our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Sunday, and I believe that this video is going to find you well wherever you are. Regarding Gachagua's U-turn on the KRA taxing farmers, and I think I did the analysis on the avocados, if you recall, where Wamuchomba stormed the Kenya Kwanza administration on how they are doing their taxation to the farmers. And I didn't mention only Mount Kenya, I also mentioned some parts of the country. For instance, in Kericho, for instance, in Kisii, Nyamira, and when you go to coastal region and Ukambani. And I came to realize that Rigathi Gachagua is now making U-turn on this KRA after they had implemented the bill in the government, in the parliament, and it was a kind of a pass bill. What I've realized is that this might be the same old Kenya Kwanza gimmick, as KRA threatens the farmers with farm produce tax. Remember that? Farmers get annoyed, and the most unpopular fellow, for instance, Gachagua, comes in as a savior, and the gullible farmers praise and see him as their only savior. They swallow the bait like hook and sink together with the current deputy president. That is whatever is now happening. And this is now trouble in paradise, as Ndini Nyoro and William Samoei Ruto's supremacy battle on the Rigathi Gachagua is also raising a lot of tension. And as you know, William Samoei Ruto is now using Ndini Nyoro to pass any source of information when it's come to the side of KRA. Let's look whatever Rigathi Gachagua is saying as I'm displaying it. Rigathi Gachagua, Rigathi is about turn on farm produce tax. And this is whatever he's saying. On that, on the issue of the tax law passed by parliament, we have realized it has some mistakes, as it seeks to introduce a levy and agricultural produce. I have talked to the president and the treasury, CS Nyunguna, Ndungu, and we shall talk to our MPs. That is whatever Rigathi Gachagua have said. Wao ndio walikubali ipitishwe. Sasa ana feel ile pinch. Kwa nini sasa ana make U-turn? That is whatever is now.
Muachane na hii mambo ya kitu kidogo. Nyinyi tutapatia nyinyi kitu kikubwa. Muachane na mambo ya kitu kidogo. Tumekubaliana? Finally mimi niseme nikiwa hapa Kirinyaga, hii mlima Kenya sisi ni kitu kimoja. Na sisi tunaongeaga lugha moja. Na sisi tunapigaga kura kikapu moja. Na sisi nguvu yetu ni umoja wetu. Hatutaki mtu yeyote kujaribu kutugawa. Ate watu ya Murang'a, watu ya Nyeri, watu ya Kiambu, watu ya... Mnataka hiyo? Mnataka mtu kutugawa? Na mtu yeyote ambaye atajaribu kugawa hii region, huyo ni adui wetu. Because our relevance in the national political discourse is informed by our unity. As a people, as a region. And other regions are uniting. I saw recently mikutano ya kuunganisha regions zingine. It cannot be when other regions are uniting. A few leaders are trying to divide our community and our region. We must remain united as one behind President William Ruto. Na mimi nikiongoza region hii, I'll do everything possible to make sure that nobody divides this region and consolidate this region to a man behind our President William Ruto. Lakini sisi hatutaki mtu ya kugawa sisi. Kwa sababu wakigawa sisi watatuangaisha. Kati kwa doitu. Nimukwenda tugayanio. Ni andu igana mara ugatoikana twe kindu kimwe. Tutikwenda mundu auka gutwira ati andu a Murang'a, ati andu a Nyeri, andu a Kiambu, andu a Kirinyaga, andu a Nyandarua, andu a Meru, andu ako, ithe dio njira ya gutunina. Iyo ni njira ya gutunina. Na ndimere andu acio marabanga maundu macio. Ithuĩ andũ a nyũmba ĩno itũ tũthomaga marũa me bahasha. Katiguo na ndimere ara maratubangira maundu moru mukungi akorire u nyumba ino itu ndikaganio ni mundu na nie njuge ndi gathi wa Gachagua ndikomaga ngomaga hingite ritho rimwe ria ringi rio ni tatoshi na ndimwire andu a nyumba itu maundu manyu nduragateithia ririko na maundu manyu makahitana ndi babu na ndingega
to Rigathi Gachagua saying he won't allow any person to divide them in central Kenya. He is ready to fight for his people as much as he is fighting for his people. But the real reality is that Ruto is the president, and this man Ruto knows how to play his cards. Whatever he's doing, he must discuss with Ndindi Nyoro, Kimani Ichung'wah. These are the mouthpiece, and they are the people who are close to the president, not even Rigathi Gachagua. You should know that. But as much as Rigathi Gachagua is the current deputy president, he considered whatever Ruto is doing, he must also involve it. Now, he's coming out and making a U-turn on KRA to implement tax on famous. So today's analysis, we want to find some of discussion. Why do you think Rigathi Gachagua is making such kind of trouble in Kenya Kwanza administration? Before I do that, I want to appreciate you members for the support you always offer to this channel, because if it was not your support, then this channel could have not reached to where it is as at now. Thank you very much, and may God bless you so much. And to the new subscribers, I welcome you once again to our YouTube channel, Zion Kenya TV, for more political updates. And do me a favor, like this video. There are those who are watching the videos and they don't give thumb of like. After you've liked, share to your family, friends and relatives, and also give us your opinion at the comment section below. That will also try to build our YouTube platform to the community basis. Meanwhile, let's proceed and look at some of the critical analysis on this trouble in paradise we are seeing in Kenya Kwanza. And I think if you recall, I said that this supremacy battle is very strong, and now finally their eyes are now open. Farmers' eyes are now open on the bill. So Rigathi Gachagua is now coming out and bringing his strength on this move. And as you know that Raila Odinga is the only X factor for any function in government. He must involve in, and he must find a route to get some shares in each and every government. That is it. As you know, politics is always that game, and well planned, drafted for any politician to achieve whatever he wants. Now, people like Mwangi Waria, people like Jeremiah Kioni, people like Martha Karua were using Raila to go to use him in going back to the street. In any case, government had something against central people. But now we are seeing Rigathi Gachagua is the one now coming out. It means these people have missed Raila's force, how he used to address the people when it's come to government insulting the vulnerable people in the country. Now, why do you think Rigathi Gachagua is making this U-turn? He's making this U-turn because he have felt the pinch, and he have realized that this is going to direct them into a pit. Again, the deputy president are the people who involved in making this law to be passed by the MPs. Why again calling the MPs to have a talk with and talking to the Treasury CS, Ndung'u, and the President in the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto? And according to that video I've just displayed, one, Rigathi Gachagua is always singing of unity in central Kenya. He knows the essential of coming together. He knows that if the central people will split, then in 2032 he's not going to have peace. He knows that if central people split, whatever the government is doing is not going to be good for him. So he must remain united with these people under William Samoei Ruto's administration, because he fears that in any case central people turn wild against him, then it will mark end between him and Ruto. They made an agreement the same way Uhuru Kenyatta and Ruto made an agreement, and their agreement was yangu kumi yake kumi. But why do you think Uhuru split Uhuru made a disagreement with William Samoei Ruto, if you recall, immediately when Raila get into the government and destroyed everything. The same way, that is why Rigathi Gachagua is now fearing. Raila and Ruto are now together. This might also destroy everything. That is whatever is now happening. And again, how he does this thing is so tricky. Convincing the MPs, telling them to make a U-turn on the KRA farm taxation. This is going to make farmers also to turn against Rigathi Gachagua, and as they had promised each other that is going to find and fight for them, stand firm for them, and ensure things are going to be okay, whether thick or thin. So central people always do farming, the same way to Kisii people, the same way to western people. So as much as the government is implementing this, this is also going to eradicate some of the farmers' move and thoughts or hope on the when it's come to profit on farming. So that is why Rigathi Gachagua is making this U-turn. Then the last question here, ladies and gentlemen, is that will William Samoei Ruto now agreed on Rigathi Gachagua's U-turn? What of Ndindi Nyoro? What of MPs? And now is he going to articulate this under whose circumstances or whose move? So these are the questions we ought to ask ourselves. Meanwhile, what can we say on this U-turn Rigathi Gachagua's on KRA? As I am ending my analysis at this point. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I want to appreciate you and still requesting you stay tuned at my YouTube channel, Zion Kenya TV, for more political updates. Thank you very much.